Hi Leo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out your other placements. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future, if I could spit that out. And then we're going to clarify, and once we do that, we'll clear that spread and get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, as well as the romance angels and the oracle cards. If you'd like a personal reading, I do those as well. Information's in the description box. Okay. So thank you to all my returning subscribers. I love you all so much. Thank you for all of your support. And if you're new, I hope you'll stick around. All right, so let's get into your energy. This is for Leo. All right, for July 5th through the 11th. All right, so in the recent past, we have the Star card, so a lot of healing. Yep. The Five of Swords in reverse, which is great, the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Three of Wands in your current energy with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Empress in reverse. In the near future, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Temperance in the upright, and the Hangman in the upright. Okay, so your overall energy is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Basically just not wanting to juggle stuff anymore. Feeling like going back and forth is exhausting, and I think you're tired of it. So if you feel like somebody's been juggling you, this is you putting a stop to that. If you feel like you've been going round and round and round in your head about a specific relationship, a certain situation, whatever it is, it could be also withdrawing from family members. If you feel like you're constantly going round and round and never getting to a conclusion, that it feels very strongly that too. So it's kind of, how do I want to put it? Putting down the sword is what I just heard. So kind of throwing your hands up and saying, you know what, I can't do this back and forth stuff anymore. I'm exhausted. I need a break. Now, in the recent past, the Star is very much about not only your wish fulfillment, but also healing. And I do feel like there's a lot of that happening in your life right now. I think you're trying to find balance. And with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there was a need to find it. And that's exactly what that is. So something could have just recently happened that helped you also feel like there's some new hope. It feels like a really good, not just a feeling, but it's almost as if now you can start to see things kind of moving forward. If you've come out of something difficult, which a lot of your videos, when I go back, there was some difficult things going on. But this just feels like, okay, I'm clearing out some of this stuff from my past. I'm letting go of things, and I'm starting to put my energy into the things that I want. My true wish fulfillments, things that I want to happen moving forward. Now, the Five of Swords in reverse just tells me you're not dealing with anybody's drama. Again, it says the same thing with the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, where people were making you unhappy with their BS. This to me says you're just done. You're not going to allow that to happen. The Queen of Wands, this energy is beautiful. She's all about being passionate and moving forward. This is drama-free life right here. Completely 100% drama-free. I don't feel any of that negativity around you. I feel like you're focused on yourself and things that are going to, like putting energy back into you, loving on yourself, yes, but she knows who she is. She feels good. She's sexy. She puts on a nice dress and heels and goes out for dinner, whatever the case may be. If you're male, then just feeling really good about, grooming and taking care of yourself. That's what it feels like. So that's a focus that you may be starting to put your energy back into, say, in the next couple of weeks. Also because a lot of people are going to the beach and they want to feel good. So stuff like that is also around you as well. But this is, to me, saying drama-free. Don't want to deal with it. All right, so we'll clarify that in a minute. Now we have the Three of Wands with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Empress in reverse. There's something that Spirit wants you to focus on that maybe you don't have clarity around. So this is an indication that you need to trust your intuition. With the Three of Wands, I'd say maybe there's a part of you that's getting a little impatient about those things that you've tried to manifest. Like you've wished and wished and wished and hoped, and it hasn't happened just yet. It doesn't mean it's not going to, but it's saying this week you may need to put a little bit more focus on what direction you want this energy to go. you're going to have to get more clear about that in order for it to move forward. If you're feeling frustrated, clarity is needed. Okay, so in the near future, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, Temperance, and the Hangman. I love this energy because it says you're learning the patience. So you set the intention, you know what you want with the Star card. In the current energy, it's getting clarity, and then in the future, it's having the patience that it's going to come true. The Hangman is just patiently waiting, along with the Temperance, which is patiently waiting. Trusting that if you put that energy out there, one, you're getting out of your head, which is great, and you're realizing that if you just put it out, that it will eventually come true. If there's something you long for, not everybody's going to long for the same things in life. And this is something I hope a lot of people realize. Your soul came here to experience certain things. If you're drawn to things, that's because they're meant for you. So if you're setting your intentions on wanting to manifest a new car, let's say that's something that's on your mind right now, then you're patiently waiting because you understand now from a spiritual perspective that it's intention, patience, and then the universe catches up. It's just how it works. It may not happen within 2 months or 3 years, but eventually, if you want it, you're going to find a way to make it happen. And that's usually because it's aligned with your energy. So I feel like you're patiently waiting in the near future, understanding that your wishes are definitely coming true. Okay. This is not focusing specifically on a person. It will. Remember, we're going to check into your person's energy, your energy, and get the possible outcome. But right now, I'm mostly picking up on things that have to do with you specifically and what it is you're heading towards for yourself. Now, let's see. There could be another energy in here when we clarify. I do feel there's a passionate, there's somebody passionate around you. I don't know if you know who this person is. This is going to be for my males. So if you're male and watching this and you like women, there's a female around you that might be your wish fulfillment, and I think you might have just met her. Now, if you are a woman that likes women, it could be the same thing. And then if you are a female who likes men, then this feels like an energy of someone who has a balanced masculine and feminine energy. And when I say that, kind of a metrosexual type of person, that does not mean they're, too feminine. It just means that they take care of themselves. They show passion about things that, people joke and say men shouldn't be so passionate about, like the way they dress, or they may be someone that likes that type of thing. That's what I'm feeling. So you may have just recently met someone like that if you're single. Or that could be someone you're dating, and you're just curious about that person. So I feel like whoever it is no drama. This is somebody you manifested and really wanted in your life. Okay, let's see what's going on. So we have the Tower in reverse, which is great. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, another Leo, and Aries, no, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, and then we have Justice in reverse. So where things were feeling a little bit of out of balance. Like I said, we have, here we go, the Justice in reverse and the Two of Pentacles, which to me is kind of like things were a little bit out of balance, but you're finding that. Releasing the drama in your life is going to allow that to happen. So the Tower in reverse is great. That means something's already happened in the recent past. Something already fell away, whether it was a cycle that you had to close out or a person that you decided you could no longer be with. Whichever it is, this energy that's coming towards you that I just spoke about, for each of you, it's different. Someone you just recently met, or someone you're in a relationship with, or that energy is starting to move towards you, okay? It could be for all three. Now, whoever this person is, this is someone who's going to see you for exactly who you are. There's not going to be any question about how they feel. If you've been in relationships where somebody, held back, or you just didn't feel like you guys were on the same page, that's not going to happen anymore. So this change that's just recently, or even in the far future or far past, had happened, is put you in a place where you are now going to meet someone that this is the feeling that you have when you look in their eyes. Like, I know who this person is. They know who I am. I don't have any question about how they feel. Okay. So where you didn't have that in the past, the Justice in reverse. the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Trusting that what you're manifesting is coming to fruition. So the Four of Swords, going within, thinking about that. You may be a little too much in your head about it right now. The Hierophant in reverse, and then the Lovers in reverse. So if this is someone that you're manifesting, let's say you really want new love in your life. You've probably been in your head a lot about it, and the Hierophant in reverse just says there's a little more need for the trust in the universe. Like I said, you plant the seeds, you realize that you've got to be clear about what you want, and then the motion is set. I do feel like some of you have met them, or you may be dating them, and some of you, this person is coming into your energy because you've closed out old cycles with people that relationships didn't work out. Okay. Let's clarify the Four of Swords in reverse and the Temperance card. We have the Eight of Pentacles, perfect. And then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. And the Lovers was on the reverse before. I don't feel like this has anything to do. I'm not sensing somebody from your past. So if you do have an interest in whether that person's coming forward, that person could still be very passionate about you. Does that mean they're going to take a step to move back towards you? I don't sense that in this particular reading right now, but doesn't mean we won't get that when we pull their energy. So we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands in reverse. This is definitely putting the work in. It's like you've got to do the spiritual work to make those manifestations come. So whatever it is that you're led to right now to work on, whether you feel like it's, I don't know, meditating more, going to yoga, or whatever it is that gets you more in touch, that's doing the work, right? This isn't just about the physical work that you do for money. And then the Three of Wands in reverse, waiting, trying to be patient, like I said, for those ships to come in. And they will. And you're still waiting. So in the near future, you know, this could be something different for all of you. If you're waiting on a job opportunity, just get really clear about what you want and only apply to those particular jobs. Or if you want that raise, you're manifesting that and you want more money and you could be working a little bit harder. It's coming, you just don't see it quite yet. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and clear these cards and we're going to get into your person's energy as well as yours. So think about that person while I get this settled. This is for Leo. All right, show me Leo's person energy, please, and theirs. Sorry about the noise, guys. My son works on cars in our driveway, so and it's right outside the window of my office. All right, this is for Leo's person one more time. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands again. Remember that I said there was somebody around you who feels like I think they are very attractive to you. Let's put it that way. You may have a very strong chemical attraction to this person because they exude it. All right, so we'll get into their energy in a second. Yours is the Chariot in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Wands. And then the overall energy for the two of you, the Magician. So as I said, there's a lot of manifesting going on, and it's probably on both of your parts. So since this is someone you're asking about, it's someone you obviously already know. Is this possibly someone from the past? Yes. Do they want to manifest you back? I think so, but I think that they're a little hesitant. Right now, their energy is focusing on themselves. They're not taking any steps, forward. Their energy is very much about them. So if you've met them and you're just starting to date, they may be going slow because they've released a lot of toxic energies of relationships from the past, and they may have a difficult time expressing things like that. So if this is someone from the past, they've put down the burdens of the situation. So I don't feel like this person's coming forward. I feel like they're focused on themselves. You may feel like their energy has withdrawn, and that's what it feels like. There's a part of them that questions whether things could be worked out. Now, in your energy, we have the Chariot in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles. I don't think you're doing that either. You're coming out of a place of being stuck. Like I said, you don't want to deal with any more drama. Maybe you felt like there was too much arguing, and a part of you is still kind of, you're not stuck in this energy, but I feel like there's a part of you that doesn't want to move on yet. So if you're still with this person, they seem to be very inward right now. They're focused on themselves and how they feel, how they look, whatever that is. And you, it's like you don't quite want to move on. I don't think you're stuck there though. So if you wanted to get out, if you're in this current relationship, you definitely could. It's like, I just feel like there's a part of you that just doesn't want to fight about it. You don't want to fight anymore. Or maybe you just don't want to fight for it anymore. If they're not going to put the energy in, then that's on them. And then you have to make a choice. Do you want to manifest something different? It does feel like there is manifesting on both parts. So I hope that wasn't too confusing. All right. I'm actually going to put these down. And then your card appeared on the bottom. The Sun card. So let's see what the romance angels say. This is for Leo and the person. So we have very soon, very possibly this could work out soon, unrequited love, romantic feelings for yourself, and engagement. Could you have been engaged or thought that this was going to lead to an engagement? Very possibly. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Like I said, there's a lot around being clear about what you want in this reading. And it could be that the energy is just starting up next week, and in the next couple of weeks, that's what you're flowing into, is really being clear. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. If this is somebody from the past and maybe there's a part of you that feels like you're not really sure if there was enough love, that could be why you're feeling that, because there isn't necessarily enough. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Could they be? Absolutely. Again, it's kind of confusing because we have somebody from the past who doesn't really want to move forward. I don't think you're moving on too quickly, but you need to make a decision about whether you want this or not, and if you can accept that person for who they are, if you still have those feelings. For yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. That, I think, is pretty clear. So I'm going to recap this for 1 second because I'm actually kind of confused myself. If this is somebody from the past, they're focused on themselves. I feel like your energy's still sort of with them, and you may not want the drama, but you're still bonded to them in some way. Could it move forward? Possibly, but you're going to have to accept that this person is very self-absorbed in a sense. Now, if you're currently with this person, again, they're very focused on them. And it may feel like you just don't want to get out of it yet because you're not ready for that. You don't want to, fight and argue about breaking up. They could have excuses. All right, that's that for my explanations for the two scenarios. All right, so let's see the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome for Leo? 6 of Cups. So this is definitely somebody from the past who's not putting the work in, not coming forward, not doing anything. They're not moving. In this case, I'm picking up on kind of controlling type of energy. Again, the Hierophant, it could be somebody who's internally very spiritual, not outwardly necessarily. But again, I just feel like this energy is very self-focused. So you could be dealing with somebody, it's not necessarily narcissistic, just self-absorbed. All right, so like I said, 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot. So I don't feel like there's any movement. If you're together, there's not a big change right now. They're just not putting a lot of effort. If it's somebody from the past, they're not putting the work in. They're just not. Okay, so let's get the Lover's Oracle and see what that has to say for you, and then we'll close it out with the wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, I feel like I need to grab this card. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. That's really beautiful. And then the second card, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. That's what I was talking about. There's something you're trying to manifest. So this may be more focused on those of you that are single, that are interested in manifesting someone or just recently met them. Okay. So let's see what's going on. What other messages does Spirit have for Leo, please, for July 5th through the 11th? We have Between Worlds, To the Sea, Peace, Community, and Unfinished Symphony. So this is for those of you that feels like this isn't over yet. but there's some kind of new beginning. So if you're ready to let go, it's time to let go because something new is moving towards you. If you're not quite yet, it's going to be up to you whether you want to try to work on that and refresh the relationship. That's that between worlds. That makes perfect sense. The kind of back and forth, but being tired of being in that place that we discussed in the beginning of the reading. And then to the sea, this just feels kind of like letting your energy flow. Letting things happen in a natural way, trusting in divine timing. Peace, I think this is where you are. I think you're holding back just enough that you're allowing yourself to feel okay with where things are. That reduces to a 5. I feel like there's 2 3s, so you could be seeing a lot of 3s. And then community. This could just be about wanting to get outside and socialize because we've been so cooped up. So you probably just want to get out there and spend some time with some friends and, get some interaction going on. Okay, Leo, thank you so much for staying till the end. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your support. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you'd like a personal, like I said, it is in the description box. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I'll see you in next week's reading. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.